Hello my friends, do you know what I do when I am thirsty? I just go and grab a glass of water and I drink. It's so tasty, it's so fresh, and you know what? Actually, this is my favorite glass. I like to drink from this glass. And our body is made with a thirst signal, and so we know we have to drink. And in the same way, also our soul has a thirst signal, but we have to recognize it. And the thirst signal from the soul is when we are impatient, when we feel like everything stresses us, or we feel hopeless, or we feel anxiety, or maybe loneliness, or all that kind of stuff. This is a sign of the soul that we are thirsty. And Jesus in the Bible offers us a different kind of drink for a different kind of thirst. And we can read it in John 7 verse 37. There it says, "Let anyone who is thirsty come to me and drink." And I mean, I am now in a personal relationship with Jesus more than 40 years, but still my soul is thirsty. Still I know of times when I feel hopeless, when I feel overwhelmed, when I feel this impatience and this unrest inside of me. And we have to know how we can go and drink this water that Jesus offers. We might know this Bible verse for a long time and have heard it over and over again, but what helped me to drink in a spiritual way was the word well. Yeah, well, because water comes from the well. The first letter of this word is the W. The W reminds myself that Jesus did the work. When he was on the cross, he said, "It's finished." It's not that I don't have to work anymore, but I can remind myself my work is already prepared. My work is already made. I can walk in prepared works, and this makes a big difference. The second letter of the word well is the E. It stands for energy. Energy for the Holy Spirit. And then I remind myself I don't have to do it from my own. I can do it with the power of the Holy Spirit. It's like an electronic device. I remind that it's plugged in, and then it has the energy that without it could not work. In the same way, I remind myself that I don't have to do it myself. I have the Holy Spirit, the helper, with me. The third letter is the L, and this L reminds me of the love of Jesus. I am loved, and to remind myself that I am loved releases so much of the stress I feel when my soul is thirsty, that it's really refreshing to just remind myself I am loved. And the love for Jesus is the motivation why I do what I do. Not because I have to reach goals, I have to prove anyone anything. It's just I am loved, and that is why I do what I do. And the last L is about leadership. I remind myself that Jesus is my leader, and I follow his way and not have to tear him behind me, and he has to follow my ways. This word well helped me well enough to drink in a spiritual way and to get this water, and that really my soul was released. And sometimes just 1 minute is enough, like drinking water, and the thirst goes away. And sometimes I have to think a little bit longer and maybe prove if I have to take some adjustment in my life. And I really encourage you to create your own picture of well, of this living water that you have a standing invitation to drink. Create your own picture so you are well able to drink in just 1 minute, and it makes a big difference in your life as well.